David Menzies for Rebel News here in Boulder, Colorado. And folks, we're about an hour away from the annual Boulder Jewish Festival kicking off. That's an annual event, but this year there will be a different vibe to it. That is because of what happened on this very square just 1 week ago today. That was when the Run for Israel event was being held, and a 45-year-old Egyptian man by the name of Mohammed Sabri Solomon, he allegedly threw Molotov cocktails at participants and used some kind of a makeshift flamethrower. I mean, it's absolutely equal parts surreal and egregious. Well, he's in custody now, facing multiple charges, including attempted murder. But the festival is going to go on. All kinds of law enforcement from various law enforcement agencies here. Now, folks, before I continue my report, can you do me a favor? Can you go to coloradoterrorism.com? That's coloradoterrorism.com. Please make a donation so that Lincoln J and I can cover our expenses in terms of coming from Toronto to Colorado to bring you the other side of the story. But my subject right now in this video is the elephant in the room, that is politics. And you know, once upon a time, Colorado was a swing state. But since the 2008 presidential election, Colorado is a blue state. They've gone blue the last 5 presidential elections. Also, let's keep in mind the Democrats, they are not big on Israel anymore. What they are big on is open borders and allowing all kinds of reprobates into the United States of America. And we also know that under President Joe Biden's watch, border security was not only ignored, but so too were enforcing sanctions on Iran, aka the sugar daddy for such terrorist groups as Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis. Why is it that the majority of American Jews continue to vote Democrat? Some exit polls last presidential election in November 2024 indicated that Jews voted for the Democrats by a whopping 78%.
Jews tend to want to believe that the rest of humanity is just like them and that they really want the best for everyone else, and so they tend to vote with that in mind. And of course the Democratic Party to them has represented that for years and years.
I think it's because they historically have always voted democratically.
And I can tell you, after last week's horrific terrorist attack, U.S. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert of Colorado, she lashed out on social media. She said, quote, "When progressives allow and encourage hate speech toward Jews for their mere existence, people get hurt," end quote. And that is certainly what we saw. But again, I'm absolutely baffled. The Democratic Party is no friend to Jews. It is no friend to Israel. It does befriend those who bring harm to Israel and Jews. So riddle me this, why is there such strong support still to this day, post October 7th, 2023 for the Democratic Party? It does not compute. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. We know you love it when Rebel News brings you the other side of the story, and let's face it, there's too many media outlets out whitewashing what happened last week here in Boulder, Colorado. Please go to coloradoterrorism.com, and if you're able to, kindly make a donation.